One of the biggest talking points following the murder of 24-year-old Swati at the Nungambakam railway station was the fact that the people who witnessed the crime did nothing to help. They only stood by watching. Now you don't have to be a filmy action hero and beat up the bad guy, but there are other things that you can do as a good bystander. We've come up with a list of do's and don'ts. So the next time you witness violence, big or small, you will know what you should and shouldn't do. So first, the do's. Intervene directly, but only if your personal safety is not at risk. Confront the harasser or abuser about what you witnessed. 2. Distract the abuser. Break the moment. Give the victim a chance to escape or make a phone call. Let the abuser know that you know without directly saying so. 3. Approach the abuser as a group. If you witness someone being harassed and are afraid to speak out alone, ask the others around you to speak up as well. 4. Respond after the incident. If you couldn't do anything while it happened, at least check on the victim afterwards. Call the ambulance and the police if you need to. If you witness a violent attack, try to take photos of the attacker as he or she walks away. Now for the don'ts. Do not intervene if your personal safety is at risk. You don't have to be a filmy action hero. Do not try to break up a violent fight, especially if the attacker is carrying a weapon. 2. Do not involve the police if the victim does not want you to do so. You can reason with the victim, but do not take decisions on their behalf. 3. Do not tolerate or dismiss violence as trivial. Do not tell the victim that the suffering is no big deal or that they should ignore it. And finally, do not ignore an incident of gender violence, however small or big. Do not walk away as if nothing happened. So the next time you witness violence, big or small, you'll know exactly what you should and shouldn't do. Log on to newsminute.com for more information.